Abandoned dog with skin worn down and deaf. An angel gives him a second life. This doggy, found in California, ended up at the Carson Animal Shelter. He is being called Roman and was on the hard streets of Los Angeles. His future looked bleak until everything changed for him. Because he only had the hard concrete to lay on all day long, his fur was worn down all over his body. In some spots, you could see right to his skin. His fur, being like this, also made him more prone to infections in his skin, of which he did have many. Apart from all his skin infections, his teeth were not in a good way either, and he was obviously miserable. The many years he had spent on the streets had not been kind to him at all. He really needed some love. The volunteers at the animal shelter rescued him and took him in. They felt even worse for him when they realized that he was also deaf. Like many abandoned dogs, he really needed a caring home. On that note, the rescuers posted to Facebook to see if they could find him a home and attract someone to adopt him and give him that forever home. Luckily that day, Ty Freeze just happened to be searching through Facebook and saw the post that had been made by the rescuers. Ty fell in love with Roman. He had to take him home. He fostered him and took him home. Ty said, "When I went down, it was just an instant connection. He was the most grateful, thankful dog you can imagine. He was like, 'Thank you, I don't want to be here.'" Because this doggy was deaf, Ty had to rely on hand gestures to communicate with him. But Roman seemed to cope really well like this, and he learned super fast. The two of them really built a great relationship, especially with all the hard times Roman was having on his long road to recovery. And growing his fur back too, of course, but his future looked bright. Ty gave him a lot of love and affection, and he was starting to respond to it and recover his once lost health again. He fostered him for about 4 months in total to get him back to full health again. His fur began to grow properly all over his body. Then he was ready to find him that forever home. Diane and Rob Whitaker permanently adopted Roman, knowing that they wanted to adopt him as soon as they saw him. They promised Ty that even though they were adopting Roman, that it would not be the last time that he would see him. About 5 months on from Roman going on with Diane and Rob, they made a return trip to Ty's place for Roman to see him again, just like they promised he would. Roman was so excited to see Ty again, he jumped into his arms. It was Ty that nursed that lovely doggy back to health again, and he was so grateful. Roman now lives an amazing life with a lovely family. What do you think? Scroll down to comment below. Don't you forget, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.